Morning guys, it's February the 11th. I'm Henry Green from London Trading Group. I'm just going to start by running through the markets for what we're expecting today. So dollar yen, a huge move down yesterday after Yellen's testimony. So if I just get rid of this MACD that I had on yesterday, so we were talking about maybe a bottoming out of this 127. It looked like it was going to hold for a long period of time. This moving average just kind of came over the top. showed me that it wasn't willing to go yet. Nice lower high, and then we sold off. We are actually back down at the 127 now. So had I, if this was a bigger level for me down here, down at 112, 25, 30 area, I'd probably be looking to take a small buy in this one, so take a small long position in this one and trading it back up to sort of 114.20. The move just looks very, very bearish. I'm just going to zoom into my daily chart. Yeah, it looks like it's very, very bearish, and the next level I've got down is actually 111.30, which is actually the D. So I do expect this to maybe run on. Quick move, it's only got to the 78.6, so maybe this just rolls over and continues on down. Where it then gets down to sort of 11.30, which I think probably is quite a good buy zone, and the D down there. So I'm probably not going to touch this until it gets down to 11.30. I think, yeah, I mean, outrageous yen strength there, and obviously on the back of a brief period of dollar weakness. So that's quite interesting. Euro dollar back up, to be fair. So it's pulled back into its 38, midway between the 38 and the 76.4, and so we have seen this rally now, and we've looked like we're making a lower high. So this looks pretty similar to this move that we had the other day, where it then rallied up to the D. So this for me has got to be a buy as well. The only thing is, it does look a bit toppy, and we still are at the D. So the only thing I'd say for is that those 1350 levels, 1330 and 1350 levels, I'd say are quite big zones up there. So actually, I mean, although it's taken it out, I think you've just got to let this one. Let me just take that out. Come out. Excuse me 1 second. I don't know why they're still on. So I think you either got to let it break above 113.30, in which case you're looking up to sort of 114, and then through that 115. Otherwise, I think it's gonna probably roll over. It looks like it could do. It looks a bit toppy. This kind of V shape I'm not too keen on at the top of markets. And I think certainly on the daily it looks like it could just roll over. So cables had a nice bounce, and this could be the push now that we're seeing. This maybe rally up to sort of, I've got my first daily level at 146.30 and then 147.30. So if we have a quick look at cable, we're through this past market angle. This was the one that I was talking about yesterday, guys, as a key one. So if we kind of trace what happened last time, we had that first push through the trend line, we then pulled back, and then we went again. So this could be this exactly same thing happening. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to put this line in. So this was the angle that when we broke that trend line for the first time, this was the angle that we broke at. Now it looks like it's a little bit less. This market angle is going to be a little bit more aggressive than this one. Yeah, so it's already through it. So this could just be a retest, and we could now see this push up. So if we just put the upward fibs on, we are still currently in this one. But if all I'm going to do is I'm just going to bang this fib in as well, and let this draw it for me. So where are we? So it's taking that out there. So this is kind of a mixed up market as well. Okay, so we're looking for a D somewhere in around 146. So if you could get into this at a good zone, maybe it rounds off here at 145.15. 146 is quite a good level, and I do expect to go and test that outer trend line. So let's see whether that happens. Again, it looks like cable could rally, but all these markets are looking like they're a bit choppy at the moment. Certainly euro dollar and cable are. So we've been through dollar yen, so let's go on to dollar CAD. So dollar CAD's perfectly holding on this past market angle down here that I've got in. So I mean, on the short side, let's have a look at that on the daily chart. Yeah, so we've bounced and we're at this. I've got a daily angle in here, so this could look like it could roll over here in terms of where we are. So this could just be an extended sideways move, and we could now roll over. So we have pulled back perfectly to the 38, and I'll certainly be looking through this past market angle down here for a sell. Now a couple of guys have asked me about my stops. If I was going to sell it through here, I'll be looking for this last swing high to be putting it at least 20 pips, 30 pips behind. I think the market knows that retail traders are normally going to be about 10 pips behind there, so give it some space, depending on the size of the level. So yeah, I'd certainly go 20 or 30 pips above sort of 140. I think then you're probably quite safe. So Aussie's taken the fibs out on the top side. What does it look like on the day? So we had that, yeah, holding bar, and then, yeah, an indecision yesterday. So it just looks like it's rejected again off that past market angle on the day. So these are looking so choppy, these markets. I'm really not keen on these at the moment. yeah, ever so choppy. I'm going to be looking to my crosses. These Aussies look like they're not going anywhere, and so does the Kiwi. No clear direction yet. And then when there's no clear direction, the market often chops you up. So apart from that, apart from a dollar CAD, maybe a dollar CAD sell, which makes sense for me because it's pulled back nicely, and that's probably the 38 pullback. Let me have a look at that on the day. Not quite, so we need it to go a little bit higher, so maybe that could just push it a little bit higher, so maybe through there we go on to test the outer trend line, and then we go lower. So apart from that, guys, I'm probably not looking at that much. Nothing really looks set up apart from a dollar yen 127 fade, which I've said looks a bit too aggressive anyway. I mean, that's the pullback, and we're maybe looking to pull back into sort of 114.15. I'm going to be looking for other markets to be trading today. Euro, I want that to show me where it wants to go. Cable. So yeah, I think it's very, very mixed up, and sorry I can't be of more use this morning, but everything looks like it's very choppy, and when that happens, the market often is, and it kind of is no clear direction in which direction it wants to go. So that's what I'll be looking for today. Apart from a small position, if I see dollar yen fit, and maybe a small short in dollar CAD, I can't really see anything through my line. So yeah, I'm going to be looking for the crosses today, and if you want to ask any questions, feel free to leave any comments. And as I said, we're going to do that video about Ask a Trader a Question, so that should go up sometime, hopefully later this week as well. So I hope you have a good day trading, guys, and I will see you tomorrow. Thanks very much. Bye.